From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. Ooh. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 37-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Dable there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans,
and he will score! Wan'Dale Robinson, touchdown, New York. Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man is Robinson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The 3rd down pass. Intended for Theo Johnson. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So a road win here for the Giants as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized, but within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Welcome back to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Giants possessing the football. We rejoin the action in the second quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
They started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he is caught. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 89 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
To throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd Their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's fourth down.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say now he wants the first half. Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Giants would extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently
is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second down and 4.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 6-yard pass on. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Incomplete.
Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants.
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
Welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium here in New Jersey. It's the Giants in control of the football as we get back to the action in the first quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. Wandale Robinson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
That's good for a New York Giant. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors, 41 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward out to about the 29, just shy of the 30. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Here is third and quite a ways. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just open for number 4. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A 23-yard run. And the Giants continue to pull away here this first half. It's not too often that we say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
We get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll buy some time right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. He's got him in, complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Flushed out right. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's